years
I mean,
before.
yeah. But now the question is she legally divorced?
That's what might be why she's not married too.
Too.
And don't do it now just because your ass is in trouble.
Right. Yeah, we lived together for 13 years, and then we got married in 2008, and we got a long time when we were just living together.
Oh, you get married now you felt like two cats.
It's just like how men are. They like to try to control things, and nobody's going to control me.
Nope.
Nope, not going to happen. He's sitting his way. I'm sitting my way. He's a good man, though. I can't complain.
No,
Not
no
at
way.
all.
Let's not go there, Pam, because that would raise my blood pressure up too. And yeah.
Now, see, I missed that. I'd have been throwing my phone across the floor. That bathing.
Daddy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just not normal.
I mean, where's people's morals and values? If that would have been my boyfriend or my husband or whatever she calls him, I'm walking your ass right out that front door. That is disgusting.
Bags right behind it.
Disgusting. That'd be the last time you ever laid eyes on any of my children. But that's
the key. She's old enough to have been taking showers by herself for years.
Exactly.
Or a bath. Yes. Toxic.
How old are the children?
Jay is 13. Natty is 11. Andy is 9 going on 10. Neelan is 5. And Trustin is 2.
So everybody but the 5 and the 2-year-old, I mean, even the 5-year-old, well, that's taken a little far. But there's only 2 children that should have assistance in bathing.
Pretty much.
And for him, y'all, that's not normal. That's gross.
Oh, whoa. She said that Kevin would get mad when they bathed alone because that's his only alone time with them. Yeah, my blood pressure's going up.
That's not normal. We all
know
it's not. That's not normal. That's gross. That is.
I mean, blow drying a baby's hair is one thing, but giving a little girl a bath that's old enough to take one by herself.
Do it herself.
No.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I'm telling you. They all need healing, and first starts with those 2. Mama and daddy, baby dad, whatever, boyfriend, whatever. He needs to get his shit and get gone. He would never see my children the rest of his life.
Well, 2 people's wanting in. Let's see what they got to say. All right, Jen, what's up?
Yeah, there is something completely wrong with that. I have an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old daughters, and I've been with my fiance for 7 years, and he's not their father, but he has never, but like my girls, no, that's weird. That's completely out of line.
That's gross.
That's stepping up to a pedo.
Yeah, that's absolutely like he'll fuss at my girls if they're in the bathroom and the door's open. He's like, shut the door.
That's a respectful person.
You don't take a bath with the door open, which they're 8 and 10. They don't think about it, so he just tells them, shut the door. But to help them, that's not right.
We talking. It's not just helping.
yeah, it's not, there's something wrong there. That's not okay.
Yeah,
We
And I
know
don't
it.
know how.
not
she
with not
defends
with
him.
Maddie.
Yeah,
But
that's the weird part is how she would be okay with it
she
as a
defends
mother.
him. She
Where is she
defends
at when
him.
this happens?
Where do you think, Pooh?
You're kidding me, right?
No.
Like,
Making her boast.
uh-uh.
Making her boast. Making her boast.
But
Well,
the
I hope they. I hope
Like I
they.
said, I hope they test her.
He has a good physical.
Hey, so I do have a question. So, are they in a program where they do? Well, I don't want to say the
Yes.
word 'cause
Yes.
they're live.
Yes.
They are in a
Suboxone.
program.
It's Suboxone.
Okay, but do you think they're doing other things other than other than Suboxone?
That's a
From
very
what,
big possibility.
what I've
Because
seen the other
if they
night.
have proof they're in that program with that judge, it's a pretty good chance that will be. Now, I'm just saying, some places that will be allowed. Other than, yes, I know that they've done what them kids have been through is really is sad. It is sad. I think that Ashley thinks what all is going on is right. She really does not believe anything's going on wrong.
I
From what
know.
the
And
lives that
now,
I've seen.
and the bad thing is now it is rumored that the baby tested positive.
For what they're in, the program they're in.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they'll be kicked out. Yeah, wouldn't that be charges put on them?
Absolutely.
That's
And
what
like I already said that, Mike. It has been rumored. I said rumored.
right, which is hearsay until proven facts.
Exactly.
Right.
And if it is proven fact that he did test positive, that is a Class B felony.
I thought so.
Child endangerment.
But let's
So-
just say, not everybody be surprised when the fact turns into the truth.
And and let me say this: if someone
And I'm still trying. Jess, I'm still trying to find that video where it says it come out of her mouth.
right, and let me say that if somebody's doing a program like that and they're doing really well, it's helped their life. You know what I'm saying? Like improved. They go to work. They're taking care of their family. Like it's done I know of people, just to be honest with you, I know of people personally. Hey, it helped them. They become a better person in society. That's what they needed during the time. But to do it and to let your kids get a hold of it, what are you doing while your kids are getting a hold of that? Are you making bows?
Mm-hmm.
And then the video where he told Natty what happens to her if you go in foster, that's all I can think about is every night that little girl goes to bed. Imagine what's going through her mind while she is in someone's home she does not know.
Yes, and that video is when I found them. That's the day that I found them is when he said that to her. And
That
That's
was the
what-
day. That
like-
was the day I almost blew
I
my
was
brain
just
out.
like,
I mean-
what did he just say?
my
That's why I was
stack up.
asking,
I'm telling
would
you.
Yeah, that's why I was like, would she go to a family member? Because I'm only thinking maybe she would feel safer, because you cannot tell me a child her age is not thinking, remember what Kevin said? They're going to do to me? He traumatized her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and she's in fear of that.
And I can believe it, because we're all women here. We was that age once. Imagine
Absolutely.
what we would be thinking every night.
Absolutely.
Do I need
Absolutely.
to sleep with the door locked? Are they coming in? She
Yes.
might only be getting 2 hours of sleep a night
You're
because
absolutely right.
scared. It's just at first I did, and I'm one that'll say, hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I was watching her video, so I did think that Cynthia maybe was a cause of a lot of it. And I got to thinking about just videos I had watched, and then I watched some of her lives, and I was like, she's not took accountability. She really believes She's done nothing wrong.
She's playing on the heartstrings of everybody on TikTok.
Yes.
And she was, and for them, I know they was making good money at one time. So I seen the gifts she was getting, you know,
Well,
so it's
somebody
sad.
somebody was in here the other night and they was keeping up with how much she was making. Just in 3 or 4 days, she was making $500 a day in battles.
And I believe it. That's why I said I just wanted to know, like, you know, are they doing good in the program? But then when I seen T might have got a hold of it, I was like, yeah, they're not doing the program. They're not working the program. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Or you would make better decisions. First
You would
of
know
all,
where your stuff's at.
yes, it would be.
I mean,
It
y'all,
would be in a safe place.
That you know your children don't have access to.
okay,
Exactly.
y'all, the comments are going by so fast. If I can't get to every statement or question,
You want
I
me to do
will
like I did a
try.
while ago?
Yeah, because I'm even trying to read them and they're moving fast. I know
All
they're
right, let
going
me just
fast.
scroll. Okay, here's a question. Oh no, that's not a question. Let's see.
I'll help you, Pooh.
All right, dang, I came in like that. Those are just people. They're talking amongst themselves.
She said she made $1,200
She did say
yesterday.
she made $1,200. She said that today.
Yeah, I think
Wow,
she
that's
did say
more than
that.
my husband
She said
makes.
she had $1,200 towards the attorney. Is what she said.
Well,
So
you
are
all
they still
know.
staying in a hotel?
Do you all know?
She was in a
From
hotel
what
this morning when she was live. Now where she's at now, I don't know.
Do
That was
you all
before
know
court and all
that
that.
the guy that on here? It's called something Emery. He dresses up in a police suit.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I am Emery.
Yeah, he's
They're
going down.
they're debunking him. Apparently he's not a cop or something.
Well, he was a cop. He was a cop, but
Was he a cop? Say that sound
he's been fired twice. If you want to know the information, it's the Mexican homie. He's
Mexican
probably
homie.
he's
Somebody
probably on.
just said she showed me 7K in 21 days.
Oh, she
See?
probably will. But he's the one that's doing that cop deal. He comes on late at night. But Cindy, I know what when I said I had to ask or tell you something. I remember what it was. Do you know Pastor Petty Clay? Pastor Petty Clay on here.
Pastor Petty.
No,
Pastor Petty.
Okay, he's going after Ashley.
Oh yeah,
really?
he'll go after a bunch of them.
Yep, he's going after her. He's going to be investigating her. He's going down the rabbit hole. And
Oh
he
really?
and
Oh, and
he
he'll tear her apart.
yeah, he will rip her to shreds.
He will. Yeah.
Well,
For
good.
sure.
I mean,
Wow.
So keep an eye on your box, because if I see him go live, I'll shoot you. I'll send you the live, so you can come
okay.
to it, because it ought to be good.
Yeah, and the thing about him, he don't like hearsay. He only
Mm-mm.
likes to see proof. He wants someone to come forward with proof. He
Yeah.
likes to
Well,
prove, you know, this is what's going on. Here's the
well,
proof if you want to see it.
Hey,
well.
Pooh, will you block that watch my private video?
Okay, well, y'all ladies have a good night. I don't know that I know how to get out of here.
Yeah.
I'll get you
And
out.
and I'm sorry. I do want to say I'm sorry for prejudging you. That wasn't for me to do. You know, I've been following her for a while, but you know, I have been watching y'all for the past few nights. But I do want to say I'm sorry.
Well,
That's
thank you
okay.
for coming.
All
That's
right.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night.
All right,
Night.
you too. Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye bye.
I'm gonna go on mute. I'm gonna go in here and see if I can find this video because people are saying it was posted. So let me go see because I haven't read it. Let me see.
All right, here's the question. Does Ashley know? Well, does Ashley know where all of her kids are? Because she said she spoke to all of the Fosters.
Well,
That's probably a lie.
I'm going to say it is because the very thing is, like I said, I've got a boy here that we're helping, and he was not able to talk to his daughter for the first few days until he got permission from DCS.
And I'm going to say, so my stepsister had 2 of her little girls taken from her, drugs related. They stuck them in a foster home. I was the only one in the family that could go get them. I had to go through the whole hair follicle test, you know, the fingerprint, FBI background fingerprint test,
Yeah.
you know, the whole 9 yards to be approved for me to be able to get them. When they were in just a foster home, we weren't allowed to speak to them.
There's a lady there too.
And neither were her parents. Like, my sister couldn't talk to them either. Not like at any time. You didn't
Thank
have
you,
like
Cynthia.
free access to them, you know.
Yeah, you've got to get permission from DCS, and it all depends on what the charge is.
And Lisa here says,
Okay, Carol, we don't know if it's true or not. It's a rumor about the baby testing positive. So it'll probably be a few days before we truly find out if that's true or not.
Lisa says she's a foster and we've never had parents in contact by phone.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think Ashley will be, she's not going to be able to speak with any of the foster parents. But the foster parents,
get them.
Hey, y'all, I found it.
Sorry, she was protecting me. My little baby's protective of mama.
Would not help me. They were going to. Remember the agency I said would pay my deposit and my startup bills? I went back. You know what she said? Ashley, I'm so sorry. She said, I was under a director and that director quit. Now I'm under the person who operates and owns this, which is a government agency. It's an entity. It's a private entity, but it is in correlation with our other public servant entity. So that's the only place we had to turn to for help. She said,
Get rid of Devin.
She said,
Get
but I
rid of
spoke to
Devin.
the person that has this, and I was wrong, and they told me wrong. She said, you're not considered homeless in Tennessee unless you're in a car or you're on the street. So we can't help you because you're not technically homeless. Even staying at families and even in a hotel. So if Jesus Cares won't help me because legally I'm not homeless, why were my children removed for being homeless?
Hold on, Cynthia.
I mean, when the governor's person asked, she said, how long you been in a hotel? How many months? And Kevin said 10 days, and she said, what? So when she called,
What
it was,
was the
well, they have stuff in their
reason?
system, or Trustin don't have stuff in his system. They are
What was the reason for their removal?
So she just admitted that the social worker said that Trustin had rugs in his system.
Damn.
So that was the reason for the removal.
No.
No?
No.
There has been video after video after video sent to DCS, to the judge, about what's been going on in that house.
Okay.
They've been building a case. Yeah. They've been building a case. And that very morning, when the kids were taken, he signed the removal order. It does not mean that it's for them being in a hotel. It does not mean it was for this.
Yeah.
It does not mean, it just says he signed the order for
But they
removal.
got all their ducks in a row and they're ready.
Yes.
Basically.
Right,
They
and
got
so
all their
they
stuff together
apparently-
and now it's time.
they
Okay.
found a warrant for Ashley's arrest on a traffic violation or something. Yeah, that's what it was. So they arrested her at the hotel, and they
Yeah.
took the kids because they could not leave the kids with Kevin because they are not married and he is not the father.
Okay, so everybody wants to I'm going to replay it. Okay.
Not help me. They were going to. Remember the agency I said I paid my deposit and my startup bills? I went back. You know what she said? Ashley, I'm so sorry. She said, I was under a director and that director quit. Now I'm under the person who operates and owns this, which is a government agency. It's an entity. It's a private entity, but it is in correlation with our other public servant entity. So that's that's the only place we had to turn to for help. She said, I'm so sorry, Ashley. She said, but I spoke to the person that has this and I was wrong and they told me wrong. She said, you're not considered homeless in Tennessee unless you're in a car or you're on the street. So we can't help you because you're not technically homeless. Even staying at families and even in a hotel. So if Jesus cares, won't help me because legally I'm not homeless, why were my children removed for being homeless? I mean, when the governor's person asked, she said, how long you been in a hotel? How many months? And Kevin said 10 days. And she said, what? So when she called, it was, well, they have stuff in their system or Trustin don't have stuff in his system. They are lying. The children have to make their own food and they go without. Lie. The children don't get proper education. Lie. I proved it 3 times in the last 12 months. If they weren't in school now, they weren't in school in April. They weren't in school in October. They have falsified reports to take my children out of retaliation.
That's it.
Would not help.
I heard it.
Yep. That come out of her mouth.
Sure did. But then she started backtracking real quick, didn't she?
Okay, Green Eyes, what you like to say, please?
All I wanted to mention was because I've been watching the chat. I know quite a bit about TikTok. I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh, she made." I saw one specific comment. I'll comment about. It's an example. Somebody said she made $3,000 in less than 30 minutes. That doesn't mean she made $3,000. TikTok takes 60%. Actually, it's like 65% of the amount of coins that they win per battle. And so, no, it's not $3,000.
It's coins, isn't it?
If you take, so like in a battle, if they won 3,000, you multiply that by 0.005, and that is actually the amount of dollars that they made in that battle. So if you think that they won it,
$1,500.
Right. So, right. Pretty much. So I just wanted to mention that just so people don't think that and I'm not trying to stick up for her. I'm not trying to I know it has nothing to do with it, but just so everybody knows in general, that's how much.
The thing is, it's not just her bragging about it. It's people looking at her stuff and seeing what she's winning.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I mean, she's been on battles, and I've seen some of them go up as high as $200.
Right.
And I know she'll only get 100 of it, so.
But still, she's still getting it.
Yeah. I mean, she's making bank, but people are paying for the hotel room. Her followers are paying for the hotel room, paying for the food.
Right.
What is his $35 an hour doing? Yeah. And all the money that she's making on TikTok. Exactly. Where's it going?
Exactly. And that's all I wanted to say. I keep seeing it and I'm like, okay, people need to know how much she's actually making so if they can just understand, how much you're paying for it. But then.
Yeah, but that doesn't include what bows she's selling.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. That's even more than what it's even more. It was just frustrating. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta say this. It's just frustrating. But
all that money that they're making, they don't have a place to stay.
Sheila Nations, why do you care what she makes? We don't care what she makes. Where does it go? She had a $450 month rent. Her utilities wasn't that much. They had one car, no car payment. So where was all the money going? That's the thing. It wasn't going to the kids for school clothes or to keep their bellies full.
Because Sheila, if she had all this money, she could put provide a home for her children and get her children back.
Shit, I'd be living a good life. Him making $35 an hour and me getting all this money on TikTok and food stamps and teen care and no car payment. I mean, come on, people. I mean, get real.
Okay, May, what would you like to say?
Yeah, I'm really new to this, but I've caught up very, very quickly. And I seen the video on Reddit that you were talking about earlier with the youngest and Kay in the bathroom or bedroom, whatever that was.
Right.
And it has made me sick ever since I seen it. And now I hear you guys say about him not letting them bathe by themselves. And I did hear him tell the girl that, all that stuff would happen to her in foster care. Do you guys think that maybe that is why he said he would rather, see that than them go into care because
I
they're
thought about
his
the same
possession?
thing. I thought about the same thing because that way those children could not speak.
Why
Right.
do you think they're probably not in school?
And that's what I was thinking, because normally, whenever things like that happen, they become those person's possessions. So I was wondering if maybe I was the only one thinking that, or if y'all thought the
I
same
thought that a
thing.
long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
That
on
that
the
was
right
it,
track,
though.
honey. You're on the right track because for her to act the way she does and to be okay with what's being said, what's being seen, it's just
It's gross.
it's it's
I
just
could not do that as a mother.
it's in.
It
I
makes me
just I
nauseated.
have no words.
Woo.
Yeah, I gotta stay. I don't. Yeah,
Well, thank you guys.
I
I'm
got.
gonna hop
I
out and
gotta
let
stay
someone else come in.
calm.
But thank you.
Thank you, May.
Thanks, May.
Has Jim
Yeah, they got clean beds and full bellies right now.
Cheese puff? Cheese puff?
keep up?
Hold on.
I love these things, but they get stuck in your teeth.
Mm-hmm. I
That's
just had
no
a Pop
crazy.
Tart.
Makes me jitty.
The little puppy you saw a while ago, she loves marshmallows.
No.
We're getting ready for vacation.
Here comes Gracie.
Hello.
Hello.
Can y'all hear me?
We can.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hold on.
What would you like to say?
Hold on.
Yeah, kid.
How old are you, Gracie?
Probably not old enough for this conversation.
Probably not. Let's give her a thank you.
I'm 38 with 3 kids. Y'all can have my kids if you want them.
No. Mine's grown. I don't need no
I
more.
got a 16-year-old teenager that thinks he is
God bless you.
something in there.
Well, apparently I'm 53 and just found out I was pregnant the other night.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna have this big gender reveal. At the same time, I'm
Have
delivering
you had
2
a
doctors
hysterectomy
with
like I have?
lawsuit papers. Do what?
Have you had a hysterectomy like me?
That's what I was saying. We're gonna have a big gender reveal, and it's all gonna go down at the same time. I'm delivering 2 doctors papers to sue them.
Yeah. See, I would be in line with you.
Me too.
Hell, me too.
Y'all took all that stuff out. If I end up pregnant, y'all done. I don't know what y'all took, but it wasn't what you were supposed to take.
You
I
left
need you to
something up in there.
retry.
Nicole said the daddy is not James. No,
No.
no,
He didn't fall in, and what was it? Twice it did.
he didn't fall into me twice, did he?
Twice it did. I have to put these dang chips.
It didn't dawn on me until
Somebody
after.
said I would jump a bridge.
Oh Lord. it didn't dawn on me the other night when the ex-husband and the other child was in your live that's
Yeah.
who it was until after I got off. I was like, oh shit, that was her other child.
Yeah. Riley.
Yeah.
Riley's a sweetheart. I remember him when he was a baby. Did I wait 8 hours? Oh my God. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't wait the 8 hours.
Hi, Tricia.
Hello.
What would you like to add?
Oh my gosh. To be honest, this is the first time I've ever got on here and spoke to anyone. But I got on here and started watching you all, and I said, boy, I have to get up there and say something.
Okay. Oh,
I
it's
get
good.
on her videos, and I'll be laying here at nighttime. I ain't gonna lie. I get off work, I come home, lay in the bed. My husband drives over the road, and I ain't got nothing else to do so of the evening. So I lay here, and she'll come across my lives, and I started following her a while back. It's been a long time ago. Started following her, and at first I liked her. I was like, oh, you know, kind of felt sorry for her, not being mean, but I kind of did. And started watching her. The more I got into it, the more I was like, is this woman crazy? Or so I kind of stopped watching her, but she was always on my lives. And then I'd see her cooking for her kids. And then they'd come to the table and eat. Some of the kids didn't even like the stuff she made, but she made them eat it anyways. I'm sorry, if my kids don't like my food, I'm
Are you
not
talking
going
about
to
the
make them eat
mush?
it.
Are
Huh?
you talking about the mush?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my.
Yes.
Some of that stuff was disgusting.
And I mean, I'm not being mean. And I did think about it. You know, I try to be a good person, try not to down people. I really do. But I was thinking, maybe she don't have that much, just so she's making all she can. I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. I really
If
did.
y'all would have, honey, if you would have seen her food pantry,
Uh-huh.
it was full.
See, I don't. And then I kept watching her, and they'd send gifts in, but she got more gifts than any of the kids or anything. And I kept thinking, send the kids stuff. If they ain't got much, you know,
See,
because
that
I
was
felt sorry. I thought they was poor. I really did.
Trisha. That's
And
what got me in hot water. I delivered a package last year to that was brought to my house,
Mm-hmm.
and it had her name on it, and it had Andy's name in parentheses, so I knew it was for one of the kids.
Oh,
I had to call her sister to find out where she lived.
see, and you know, I just live in Virginia. I'm not far from her, so I was thinking everything
Well,
she
I'm
said. I
from
was thinking,
Virginia, Tricia.
oh,
Where are you
but I
at
was
in
thinking,
Virginia, Tricia?
are you in Virginia too?
I am.
Well, I'm in Southwest Virginia.
Oh, for God. Everybody's in the Southwest Virginia.
We're in the Southwest, yeah. But some of the stuff she talked about, I watched her a lot because I was thinking, this lady's lost her mind. She would get so mad at people for saying things that she was really doing wrong. And I kept thinking, give her the benefit of the doubt. And then she talked about homeschooling the kids. And I was thinking, honey, I've got a decent education, and I wouldn't homeschool my kids. I'm sorry. They need interaction with kids. That's the
Yes,
way I felt about it.
yes,
Exactly.
at one point she lived right up the road from Grandma Billy, my
Mm-hmm.
mother-in-law. And probably the whole year she lived there, she might have walked up there a handful of times, or 2 handfuls full of times.
I
I mean, the
never
kids
seen
were
her do schoolwork with them.
Never.
I don't know if I've ever. I mean, she might have. I might have missed it if she did it on lives or something. But I never seen her do that. So I was thinking, and then the camping, was it a camping trip or something that little girl went to? She was cutting up bars of soap and,
that
Yeah.
was church.
oh, the church. Oh my God, that broke my heart. I really felt sorry for the kid because I was thinking,
They could only have so much soap, so much shampoo.
yes. And I was thinking, go to the Dollar Tree. You can buy them their own bottles, travel bottles for $1 a piece. Don't embarrass that kid that way.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
do.
I mean, the more I've watched her, the more I felt sorry for the kids. But then so many different videos get to me because my husband makes decent money, but we still live off of a budget. But then when I started seeing how much she was making and people sharing, I started getting burnt up because I was thinking, here, somebody sends you a bag of freeze-dried candy and you're going to be stingy with it. and try to only give your kids one or two, and the money you got coming in, go out and buy them all one by themselves.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah, and you can buy the freeze dried candy down here
at the store.
at the store right beside AutoZone.
Yes. So many things. She started burning me up more and more. And I was thinking, so when I seen that day, I just come across it after the kids got taken. So I didn't know what was going on because I hadn't watched her in a week or two. And then I was thinking, well, her kids got taken. She must have done something wrong. And then today, all of her videos started coming across that she's been posting yesterday and today. And then all of a sudden, you all come across. And I was like, I'm going to watch and see what she got herself into this
You mean
time.
we made the FYP?
Yes,
Well,
because
send
Oh
she
it.
my.
had so many people manipulated. I'm not being mean, and I try not to talk about nobody, but she really had me manipulated for a long time. And then I was
Yeah.
thinking, she's doing something, something's not right somewhere. Those kids didn't get taken for, like you said, or somebody said earlier, a traffic ticket or no.
Bye, Big Mo.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I said, she's got, if my kids got taken, I wouldn't be on TikTok. I know that. Ain't no way.
Exactly.
Well, the thing is, it's always, oh, pitiful me.
Yeah.
Oh, woe is me.
Yes. Everybody's
I
out to
mean,
get her. Somebody's
she's
following
constantly
her.
on. She's constantly on here dry begging, doing this, doing that.
Hmm.
I'm not on here dry begging. I'm not asking for gifts. The only thing I have been doing on here is defending mine and my husband's name
Which you have a right.
and rallying for the kids to have a better life than what she is doing.
Exactly. Yeah. Those kids do deserve better. And I don't know them personally. I just know from what I've watched on there. And I mean, she spent all the time in that room making hair bows and stuff. I heard her yell at them a few times and get aggravated and all that stuff. And I would think to myself, somebody's going to report you. Somebody's going to record you. You need to quit doing that. And look where it gets her. Or being, you can't, don't do that on live.
Hold on just a second. Little bird, dry begging is, okay, you're standing in front of the camera and your kids are playing in the background or something. And you turn around and you look at your child and say, oh, darn, I got to buy that. I got to get him some shoes. I just don't know how I'm going to do it this week. The insurances came up. Oh, he might have to wait till next week.
Yep.
Wow,
Yeah.
I gotta go to the grocery store and the groceries are so high and I got all these kids to feed and they've got to have the special this, the special that, and they like Milo's tea and yada yada yada, and the next thing you know, you got 5 gallons of tea on the front porch, boxes of cereal coming to your house, candy.
But yet the funny thing is, she was getting $1,000 in food stamps.
Right. Now, I wasn't saying that's what she got. I'm just saying that's what I've seen people get.
Oh yeah.
And they stock it up and, was so-and-so's birthday's coming up and I've been so busy and da-da-da-da-da. Next thing you know, the child's got all these birthday presents sent to them. The whole house has been decorated with the chats, sent the mother the decorations, money for a cake. And
Hey, Pooh
parties.
Bear.
Huh?
We got a package. We got a package.
God knows what was in that package. I don't never get packages.
I wouldn't know how to
I do,
ask
but it's
if
the
I
only
got a
ones
package.
I've ordered.
Yeah, me too. That's the only one I have to pay for myself.
Exactly.
My 15-year-old, she's got a Sheen cart. That's all she talks about is, Mom, I need some more things off that. And I'm like, well, you wait till we get the money. Ain't no way I would go on an app like this and beg somebody. Will you? No.
Right.
I'm sorry. I get too embarrassed over that stuff.
Me
And if I'm in a hard spot, I would never get on a live. And no, I mean, it embarrasses me to watch them do that when I'm
So I
thinking
told
there's
my
other ways
boyfriend
to get help.
before he went
Because
to
people
work.
start making fun of them, and then look where it gets them. In what situation?
She's asking $1 from everybody.
I seen that 90,000 people.
I told my boyfriend before he went to work, I said, I guess I'm going to get on TikTok and ask if they'll pay my power bill. Tell them my Cash App's into my bio.
Hey, I've only got a little over
I
1,000
said,
followers.
shoot,
I'm
it
gonna go
works
in there
for
and ask everybody,
everybody else.
send me a quarter.
Hell, I ain't even got 1,000 followers on any of my accounts but one.
I've got 1,000 followers, just barely over. I'm gonna say, everybody give me a quarter. I might have just what, $250.
Speaking of, I really do got to go pay the power bill.
I mean, I'm not
I,
making fun of her if they didn't have money and stuff like that,
Wake up in the
but
morning
she
with no
clearly
power.
did. There was no reason for them to be homeless.
well, Sassy, the thing is, she's not paying for it. Her followers are.
And it's taken I've seen quite a few creators on here do that. And they take money, and I'm thinking, you all have money, and some of these people have good money anyways, and live in these immaculate houses, and they're making thousands of dollars, and I'm thinking, why are you all sending them y'all's money when they probably have more than you all to begin with? I don't understand
Mhm.
that.
Well, I
Okay,
think
let
I
me
thought
let
I
me
was
answer
doing
let me answer something real
okay.
quick. She was getting $1,000 a month in food stamps, but the food stamp people found out how much Kevin's making and what she's making. They immediately cut it off. So,
Well, she said Kevin wasn't living there.
yeah, that got put out in court that he was.
Yeah, we
Well, I
know
mean,
that,
he
but
was on
when
her lives all the time. She
the
told on
re
Mm-hmm.
herself.
Oh yeah.
the
Right.
reason they investigated the food stamps is because she claimed he was not living there, that he would just visit after work.
Lord have mercy. So now we defraud
And
the
I
state.
and I would
Oh,
like to say, I just want to say hi to everybody at Reddit because I know y'all going to bring it up that we're all here for clout. So I'm here for clout. Why don't y'all,
Oh,
give me a follow, and when you follow me, if everybody can send me $1, I can have $800.
$1. $1 can make a
Hey,
difference.
I got a baby on the way. I'm gonna need something.
Oh, so see now, I didn't even know you was the one that got brought up in all the stuff about having a baby until you said it a little while ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is where all that story is coming from. Are you
Oh
the one
yeah.
supposed to be in the white truck that was driving by her house? Who was that supposed to be in?
Well,
From
I
out
have
of
a white.
state?
God, who knows?
No. Let's see. I have a white truck. My husband has 2 white trucks.
So y'all must
My
have been the family that she was talking about that was stalking her.
Nah. Why do I need to stalk something like
In
that?
her head, she says she
My
thinks they were
stepdaughter has a
stalking her.
white truck.
Who's
My
the person? Who's the person that lives 2 hours away? That was
that's
going.
that,
That
that's
was.
my that's Amber.
Wait a minute. You might not want to say it until I say what I say. That was going to drive up with a pew pew after her.
Oh, she says
Uh,
that about everybody.
yeah.
No, she
She's
said
actually.
somebody was going to drive 2 hours to her with a pew pew.
Where did that? I mean,
It's
I
all
heard
a
her say
money
that,
grab.
but I heard her say that. But the thing is, her mama had the kids. The kids wasn't going to school, so her and my son-in-law drove up to stay the night with us.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's what she was talking about.
Yeah, because I was on live and Amber come in.
And then was it today she said something or yesterday about you?
When did
It's
she not
every
say
day.
anything about me?
No, something about you in the trailer.
Oh, the trailer?
It's
Yeah,
every day.
That's an everyday occurrence.
because when she
Okay.
said it, I busted out laughing because I was like,
Okay.
I
That
don't think she took the trailer.
no, my
It
husband
wasn't.
bought the trailer.
That's what I thought.
My name was nowhere near the trailer.
But she said you took the trailer. Because
No.
that's when I busted out laughing. I was like, she didn't take the trailer.
See what's so funny? She also said that I'd give it to my dad.
Here it is. They said they took her mother's trailer from her, and it should have been hers right now. That's what. Yeah.
And the thing is, at the age she was, she couldn't pay for it. There was still money owed on it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I remember you saying you and your husband bought it.
Yes.
But she did not say her uncle She said you took it from her.
I didn't take nothing from her.
She has
What?
lived this. She has lived this nightmare all in her head.
No, I
Somebody
don't.
said.
Okay, I don't
Somebody.
owe her $4,000. I put 2 down payments on 2 cars for
For
her.
her?
For her.
Mm. Somebody said it here in the chat a couple days ago. I don't know how long it was, but flowers in the attic or something. VC Andrews. It's an author. It's a
Yeah,
the
she was
book.
11. And when the mom passed away, there was still money owed on that trailer every month. My mother-in-law asked my husband, would he take over the payments on it? He said yes, because the trailer was in my mother-in-law and my father-in-law's name.
Well, how was she gonna pay for it at 11?
Exactly.
So can
Her
I
dad wouldn't.
can I say this? We can all day long say Ashley says this, Ashley says this. At the end of the day, that is how addicts' mentalities are. That's how they think. If she can set the narrative that it's poor me, these people are after me, my family's in danger, I need this, I need that. It's a money grab, and that money gets addicting. And when it works and she continues to get money, she's going to continue to do it, even if it's at the cost of her children. And that's, at the end of the day, she's going to spew lies. She's going to talk about everybody daily, because that is what brings the people in, and bringing the people in comes along with money.
Well, I will say this. I got something up my sleeve.
Ooh, you haven't told me.
That possibly will shut her lips. If she don't, she'll go to jail.
I don't think anything's going to shut her.
You need to shoot me your phone number or something.
I think she has an issue. I think she needs some counseling. I'm not a doctor. This is just my opinion.
Mama.
I do not hate her. And
She's
people
gained
can,
1,600 followers since they took her kids.
well, most
That's the
people are
oh woe
watching
is
the
me.
shit show.
That's
Yeah,
oh
but
woe is me.
I
She's
don't
got to get
hate her.
everybody to feel pity for her.
Exactly.
well,
I do not.
That,
not necessarily. They probably just following her. So when she comes on, they get the notice, so they don't miss nothing. They're just there for the shit show. I guarantee you that.
oh yeah.
At the end of the day, nobody can deny that Ashley has a personality that has attracted thousands to watch her for whatever reason.
But it's her mouth that's gonna.
It's her mouth. I think Ashley has a capability of taking herself far if she puts the right steps in place.
Yeah.
I
If
don't
she would
hate
get the
her.
right, if she would get the right narrative for this, it wouldn't be a problem. But her bashing
Other
my
people.
name, my husband's
Right.
name,
Right.
that is not the way you get clout.
Did she graduate?
I'm
But it makes
uh
everybody
homes.
believe her story, and it brings
Oh, I
people
know.
in, and bringing people in brings in money. And
Oh, I
that's why she
know.
does it. She knows she's lying, but it's giving her what she wants, and it's working. At the end of the day, her plan is working.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not on here for the clout. I'm not on here for the money. I'm on here to defend my and my
Hey,
husband's name.
hey, Nikki,
That's
we
it.
don't know. We don't know that question. Maybe somebody needs to check the arrest record for this evening. Just saying.
Well, I got so invested to it this time because it's the kids. The kids should be all that matters in this situation right now. You
I'm just
know,
saying
they need
Yeah.
they need to be first and foremost
they
before.
keep asking why Ashley hasn't been on live since court. We don't know. We don't even know where
Yeah.
Ashley is. We've heard rumors.
Well, that last, one of those videos that she did, she looked like she was in a hotel room. I think that was from yesterday, maybe.
Right. She has not posted anything since this morning before court.
Okay, if y'all will
Well, you
give me
know,
a second, let me go look. I'll be right back.
You know what I'm
okay.
talking about, right, Cindy?
Who knows? Maybe the judge could have issued a gag order. He could have told her going
Very well
live
could.
was one of the issues. I mean, we don't know.
I don't
Nobody
see.
knows.
I don't see anything yet.
But while she's looking, can I please just get everyone to pray that Morgan Walling can stay out of trouble for the next week and a half?
What did he do? I seen that he got arrested.
I don't know, but I need him to stay out of trouble because I have concert tickets for April 20th.
And I
This is
can't
my
believe
second go round because the last concert I went to in Oxford, Mississippi, I sat there for 4 hours for him to cancel on me.
Oh,
oh
wow.
Lord.
Oh hell, I
So
wouldn't have canceled.
I would really appreciate him to show up this time.
Hey, I wouldn't have canceled. I still would have went to the concert.
I
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I did. We sat there and we watched all the opening acts for him, and then we were sitting there and they were setting up his stage, and it was like 45 minutes later, some man comes out and says he has canceled his show, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, what? You're kidding? And so I look at my niece.
Wow.
It's like they're just kidding. They're just messing with us. So we just sit there, and about 5 minutes later, he comes back and he says it again, and I'm like, and then everybody starts leaving, and I'm like, he's not kidding. And then I got an email talking about refunding our tickets, and I'm like, they're not kidding. So
And OJ. I can't believe OJ passed.
oh yeah,
Right.
he died
Somebody wants to
today.
get in the box. Can I get a box freed up, please?
Well,
Yeah,
I went and checked on the dogs. They're still on hold right now. So
Rhonda, you'll have to request.
if y'all
Yeah,
want to
y'all
not,
go ahead and take me out because I don't know
you
how
can
to,
knock
but I'm
me.
going to still sit here and listen.
Yeah, you can
Hey,
knock me out. I don't know how. I mean, peaches and Jello.
Can we get the Spread Truth and Kindness out of here? They're asking for donations for her.
Who
who?
is it?
Spread Truth and Kindness. Everyone donate and help Ashley if you're able. No. Fuck no.
I'll take care of them.
I'm looking.
I muted them. They've been doing that. I wasn't sure if they were joking or what.
Don't mute them. Just get them out of here.
Well, I already muted them. So, I mean, I thought they were joking at first.
Who? That's Hippie Harley.
Really?
Get
Yeah.
her.
Who?
Spread
Probably.
Truth and Kindness.
I've seen one of her
That's better
videos,
than
and
spreading our legs like her. She
no.
does it on live. She lays there on live and puts that camera right on her crotch. I
Yep.
can speak on that because we've all seen it.
Hippie does.
Have
She's
you not watched
disgusting.
her?
I've watched like a portion
Lord
of one of
mercy.
her. I've watched a portion
Yeah.
of one of hers, and I'm like, no, I'm good. There's nothing.
Hi everyone, my
I,
name's Rhonda. I'm
I'm
from
just
Tennessee.
scrolling. I'm just
Hey,
scrolling.
Rhonda. You're the only
How are
time
y'all
I
doing?
see.
Oh,
I just want to tell y'all a story that I went through. Okay, my brother and my sister-in-law were on drugs really bad, and they did about the same thing as they did. Okay, well they came in and took them out of the home, and they tried to they put them in different. There was 2 boys and 1 girl. They were like 6, 5, and 8 at the time. Well, they put them in foster care, and then they called the family and asked if anybody was willing to take them. Well, I couldn't have any kids, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to try. Because I didn't want the kids to be separated, and grow up without their brother and sister. Well, I took the 3 kids, and I raised them, and now they're grown, they graduated, they're doing really good. Long story short, I went through a lot of trouble with the parents because they kept coming to my house, threatening me, telling me that they were going to do this, they was going to do that. I had to move. The DHS helped me to get a place so that they would be protective, so they wouldn't bother me. But I went through a lot. But I had seen her on live a lot, and I don't understand how people can treat their child like that because it's really sad.
Well, the problem is she doesn't realize that she's doing anything wrong.
Children are a blessing. I wish I could. I had 3 miscarriages, so I couldn't have my own child. But those children were like my own. I raised them. I sent them to school. They graduated. They got jobs right now. One of them's an assistant manager. One of them's a general manager at Walmart. My daughter, she works in daycare. You know, they're doing really good. But I went through a lot of drama with the parents. But I feel sorry for you, Cynthia, because I know what you're going through about getting all those threats and stuff, because I went through it too. And I called the police, and they said, oh, we can't do nothing about it. And it was horrible. I really feel sorry for you. But I hope that everything works out for you.
Oh, it will. It
But
will.
God knows that you're doing the right thing by trying to take one of them, even though you can't take all of them. I really feel sorry for that little girl, Natty. I seen a live with her with guys, her dancing in front of men. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I
Yep,
know.
we know.
And I mean, she's exploiting the kids. And like I made a statement the other night, I said, she's putting these kids in front of this camera, and she has no idea who they are. She don't know if they're in California or overseas or 2 doors down. She has no idea.
I had to.
Ashley is playing a character when she's online, and I would like everybody to know that it's an acting, it's a character, and she's going to stay in character like that when she is online, and she's never going to be wrong, and it's sad. And I'm sorry for everything that you went through, Rhonda, and I know that miscarriages are hard. I've been there, so I just wanted to say
Yeah,
that.
but they did do a background check on me, and they do all that to make sure that you're fit. They come to my house to make sure I had food for them. So since I had 2 boys and 1 girl, I had to have separate bedrooms. The 2 boys could share a room, but the little girl had to have her own room because you weren't allowed to let the boys sleep in the room with the girl because of the age.
Right.
But they go through a lot because I live in Tennessee and the rules are like really strict here. But they come out to my house like 3 or 4 times a
You're the
What,
only
the
10 I
homeless
see.
girl she brought into her home?
Sorry, y'all, I had to do it.
You did what?
I said you're the only 10 I see when she said Tennessee. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to.
But the little girl, my little girl, her name's Sissy. She had her own room. But I went through a lot of hell with the parents. It was horrible. You don't know. They tried to break in my little girl's window. They harassed me. I had to move. It was like horrible.
And see,
Wow.
when it gets like that, they're supposed to be, if the parents are a threat to the children, they're supposed to be, in protective custody. So the parents can be charged.
You may not like what
Well,
I have to say, but I don't think they need to be with family. And I'm only going to say that because A is not going to follow instructions. She's going to get to them. And if she can find out where they're at, she's going to communicate with them. She is going to cross barriers.
Yeah, that's
She
that's
she
that's the
doesn't she
kind of
doesn't
fear
have a barrier.
that's the kind of fear I've got going on right now.
and let me tell y'all something. The state, if you adopt a child, the state will help you. I refused to help because I had a good job. I didn't need the help because I could take care of on my own. but they will help you. They were willing to buy clothes for the children. They were willing to help me with food stamps. I didn't want no government stuff because I was making like $26 an hour. I didn't need it. But the only thing I did get from them, I take that back. I did get the insurance so I could take them to the dentist and to the doctors.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing. All kids need to be going to the doctor.
Because I couldn't include them in on my insurance at my job because it was already too late. You know, I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But they grown up to be pretty good, so.
Well, I'm glad.
I know so much about the information because I adopted 3 kids. It was my brother's children. They got tucked away from because they were drug heads.
Everybody have cops in their life if you have haters. I don't get that.
Oh.
What I don't understand what they're saying.
Well, apparently I got a lot of haters.
Oh well.
I love my haters. They keep me famous.
Yeah, that's what Ashley
I
says.
don't post nothing on here. I've been on TikTok for 4 years. When my other account's got 45.3K followers. I don't even get on that account. I don't get on here to battle. I don't get on here for gifts because I don't care about the gifts.
Exactly.
Rhonda, are you in West?
I'm in
East?
Knoxville.
Okay.
I'm in Knoxville. But what I do at night is I scroll through TikTok and I see all kinds of people bumming. I just watch the TikTok shop. I'm a silent watcher. I don't really go live a lot because I don't really care for it. I mean, TikTok used to be
All right,
fun.
Pooh Bear. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
TikTok used to be fun. TikTok isn't anything like it used to be 5 years ago.
It's just, I mean, she's in Tennessee as well. I mean, everybody knows that. So,
Yeah, I'm in Knoxville. But
Thank you, Mama, too. I didn't read the
I
comment, but
appreciate
thank
y'all
you.
listening to me. And I just wanted to say, God bless you, Cynthia. I hope everything works out for you and you keep
Oh,
your
yeah.
head up, okay?
I will. I'm going to keep my head up. It takes a lot,
Which one are you
lot
trying to
more
take?
than...
Are you taking the little girl?
No, Catherine wants her.
Oh, they're
Because
pretty
technically,
kids. They're
yeah,
adorable.
technically Catherine calls her little twin because they look so
That,
much alike.
they're all cute. They're adorable. She was blessed to have beautiful kids, you know?
Did you see the drawing somebody did of Catherine and N?
No.
They did a
I didn't.
drawing. It's posted to Reddit if they didn't take it down.
Hey, it was nice talking to y'all, and y'all have a good night. And
You too, Rhonda.
all right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Cindy, earlier before I came in, Kayla was in the comments saying to answer her question, but I didn't see her question, so I just wanted to let you know that. I think she was trying to ask you something.
Well, if she's still in here, she can. Yes, he was in court today. I have no idea. I mean, these people are.
Ham, chicken, and cheese.
Okay.
Yum. We went to it's my husband's birthday, so we went to Golden Corral tonight with the grandkids.
Tell him happy birthday.
Thank you.
Cindy,
Yeah.
what was she wearing in court?
I was gonna ask that too,
Um,
but I didn't.
The black pants with the white stripes.
She's had those on for 3 days. She had those on when they took them. Are you
Yeah.
serious? You cannot be serious.
And the turquoise shirt.
Oh,
You cannot be serious. She's had those on 3 days. Lord of mercy.
I'm thinking it's a turquoise shirt.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, y'all.
And she
I
looked like she had
cannot.
some type of, what are those shoes called? Hey Dudes or something?
Yeah.
Oh, the ones that
I
are
mean,
too
those
big
are
for
like,
her.
I think, yeah.
Somebody bought her those.
No, Keepers, you did not.
Oh my gosh. But you know, I'm gonna say this. People that wear clothes and their dirty nails and stuff, that they say that's a sign of mental health. And I'm not a doctor. That's just my opinion. I've been there. I don't hate Ashley. I really don't, Cindy. I just don't. She has a spark. She's just got to find it and do the right thing.
Yeah, I know.
And people can hate me all they want for that, but
Well, when you have a man
know.
consistently dragging you down, I mean,
Oh yeah.
you can't find your spark, you know?
Good point. Very good point.
No, she didn't have a bandana on her head.
She doesn't wear those anymore since she cut her hair because they told her to stop so it would grow. Princess, you said that correct? That is a very good valid point, and I appreciate you bringing that up because I did not even think of that.
So the police officers that took the kids out of everybody that was there, government officials that were there, was in court today. Do you not think when she walked in those court doors that everybody in that court was like, good Lord, that's what she had on when we took the kids?
Exactly.
I know a lot of people think, when you're going before a judge or somebody, appearance is everything. I mean,
good Lord.
Kayla was asking what proof was needed.
What kind of proof? What was said? Put them in there. Her truck was towed from the motel? How'd it get towed from the motel?
That was also on Reddit, but nobody had proof, so they were not going to post about it.
Okay. I mean, I don't know where they're at right now. I'm eating a salad, y'all. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with her. I seen her for a little bit today, her and him, but that's all I know. I don't know where they went after court or anything. I don't know if they are in jail or not.
And if A keeps quiet, we may not ever know or know for a long time. I mean, it's a possibility the judge told her not to go online. I mean...
Oh, she was already told that, but it didn't help.
Yeah, but, if she has a lawyer now, maybe he can help, bring some light and make her see the light.
Did she give you a C&D? Yeah, but it was misspelled and it wasn't certified. So
yeah,
it's bogus. Oh, she typed this one out.
Yeah, they're not really worth the ink you put on them, to be honest.
Pretty much. Lisa, we've tried to help. We can't help anymore. I went up there today to tell them that the families step up to get the kids, but it's still going to be left up to the DCS and the judge. I went into the courtroom for a split second to see who I needed to talk to, and then I walked right back out. From what I understand, yes, they're still split up. That was a stock photo? I have no idea what photo you're talking about. I'm not adopting none of them. 13, 12, no, 13, 11, 9, 5, and 2. Yes, they do. That's most definitely on that. No, that's not legal. She's got to get permission first. Okay. I don't know who started that shit about the goat, but they can shut up about it. They are 9 months apart. A is fixing to turn 10 pretty soon. Yeah, Krista, it's just a bunch of BS.
I think for her to be so quiet, we kind of have to feel like maybe something happened, or maybe somebody opened her eyes.
Well,
she's not generally quiet.
Well, I mean, I was told that Kevin don't want her doing it while he's there.
So Janet, you said lots of kids have TikTok. It's not illegal. Did I say it was illegal? Somebody made a comment that she's okay to go online as long as her kids aren't to see it, and I was letting them know that he has one. He has a TikTok. I said nothing about illegal or legal. I don't know where you got that from.
Yes, Casey, they said no hotels.
He's been telling her he wanted her off.
Well, but you know how that fell through.
Janet, I have no issue with him having a TikTok. I was just letting them know that he did. That's all.
I agree on the parenting classes and a lot more. He takes care of me.
They said that, well, I read that N started school today for the first time, and, somewhere in me, I have to believe that she had a few smiles and met a few friends.
I hope she did. I really do.
She's sweet. I mean.
Annie's meant I'll be right over. Two boys, the boys are split up. 2 here, 2 there. That's all I know. Yes, they have a lawyer, and I talked to him today. I hope they love school. I mean, I know before they took them out, I remember them going to school when they lived here, and they loved it.
So, Be Kind to All said they feel that she sent those text messages to herself, and that is definitely a strong possibility.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't know. I mean, I think if the oldest one had a way of contacting her, he would.
Mm-hmm.
But I would think that the system's put in place to prevent that. She says that she talked to the foster parents. I just cannot see her. They never tell who they are. I just cannot see that.
Not till DCS gives permission and talks to the foster parent.
And some foster parents, people never know where they are, where they live. That's dangerous. I just don't believe that.
She's already to a point threatened the caseworkers, their children, their all this stuff, and which is not a good thing.
Yeah, I don't believe any foster parent's going to be like, "Hey, here's where I live. Here's where your kid is." I don't think that's the truth.
No.
Yeah.
They gotta get
That
permission
would
from.
cause. Go ahead.
I mean, they've got to get permission from the DCS and the foster parent, and they've got to at least start some of their classes before they're even allowed to talk to them, to show that they are trying. So
I want to address my opinion on somebody saying about Kevin saying about he'd rather poo-poo himself than in the officer saying all that. In my opinion, that right there, they should have put him on a 72-hour hold. And that right there, that's a big red flag, and that's scary because it happens every day.
Mm-hmm. Well, she did say he's got a demon in him. Remember? I'm the aunt by marriage.
Chelsea, I couldn't make out what he said, but I did make out what the officer said, so that's my take on it.
No, I'm not looking at his Facebook. The officer misunderstood.
Possibly.
My thing is they're not supposed to know where they're at, but supposedly she already knows where they're at. I don't think she's got him because I don't think they turned him back over to her. Because this case is not far from over.
Yeah, because it's not just a matter of homelessness. I mean, I don't remember the lady's name that came in and explained everything a couple times. She,
Carly, I think her name's. Sorry.
I don't know if it was Carly or not. I thought it started with a K. I'm not sure, but she's been in this from the beginning, and she's very knowledgeable of the situation. And
I feel sorry for she putting all that information out there about the caseworkers.
And I was going to bring up a point to you. People ask different questions, and here's proof that she lies. she has watched our lives. So she has watched that lady confess that her and a few other people have been working on this for years. So she
Mm-hmm.
knows that it's not Cynthia Castell that did this. And yet she continues to say that it is after she watched the lady admit for over an hour that it was her and a few other people behind it, and she wasn't scared to say it. So that shows you that she's going to continue the narrative that it's her family that's after her. They're going to do this, they're going to do that for the money, even though she has seen the proof. She knows the truth. She's a pathological liar. There's no other words to say it. That's what it is.
I mean, I know me and Ashley's got our problems, and it's because of what she said about my husband. But when she was growing up, I loved that little girl just as much as
Absolutely.
I love my stepkids. No, I did not lose my kid to DCS.
And as people will say, she's going to need a coming to Jesus. Check out my privates, by the way.
I'll block that one.
So Pam House, Cindy is 53 and Ashley is 32.
31.
31, sorry. 31.5.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Somebody said that sounded bad. Check out my privates.
Well, considering what she does on some of those battles, putting the phone down on the ground, and yeah. I can't talk. I'm eating now. I gotta put it down. But yeah. Well, it's going on 10:30. I was up early this morning.
Yeah, it's 11:30 where I'm at.
Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna get off of here since I don't want to be accused, heaven forbid, that I stay on TikTok 24/7.
Gotta chase
So,
that clout. We gotta be
yeah,
famous.
I know it. Ain't that the truth? Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Hope to speak to you again soon.
Good
Okay.
night.
Bye.